You know what I think we all need? A quick road trip. How about it? There's been some really heavy discussions on my channel in my last few videos, so I think we all want to dip our feet in some water and some nature, get outside, take a nice deep breath. So we are going to Cenote Suytun today. It is in Valladolid, that is about an hour outside of Merida. And yeah, that's what we are gonna do. So come with the traveling Jamaican as we check out one of the most Instagram famous cenotes. Like if you look up cenotes in Cancun or Tulum or any one of them places there, you're gonna see the picture of Cenote Suytun, and rightfully so. It is absolutely beautiful. So my girlfriend and I, we rented a car, and here she rented the car. Me never really help her but we pulled up, and this is what it was giving. Now it was hot. It was over 100 degrees today, so it was welcomed, but the place did still made it hot. So let's get into it. Welcome to Valladolid. Ooh, the poinciana trees are welcoming me. They are out in all their beautiful glory. I love me a poinciana tree in bloom. It is hot. We are at Cenote Suytun. I believe that's how it's said. One of the most infamous cenotes in El Yucatan. So we're gonna check it out in the heat. This is the best things to do in the heat. Vámonos! Chiquitas. Look alive, people. It was only a 2-hour ride. So what is a cenote? Well, according to ChatGPT, cenotes are natural sinkholes resulting from the collapse of limestone bedrock. This exposes the groundwater underneath, so you're swimming in the literal groundwater underneath the earth. These are common in the Yucatan Peninsula due to a whole heap of limestone being here. The ancient Maya civilization considered cenotes very sacred. They believed cenotes were portals to the underworld and used them for rituals, sometimes including human sacrifices. There are a variety of different types. Some of them are wide open, they have no covering. Some are semi-open, and some are completely underground. So you're gonna see, I believe, 2 types today. Well, yeah, kind of. You'll see what I'm talking about. When we arrive, of course, you enter through the gift shop because you have to spend the little money. And you know, some of them are very charming gifts, so spend some time and look around and see if you find anything that interests you. They have shots right here that are local to this very region, so that was very interesting to me. There's a restaurant and a little coffee shop situation on the ground, so don't worry about that when you get in. We paid 350 pesos for our entry to the cenotes, as well as a lunch package, and lunch is going to be a traditional Yucatecan dish, so you'll see more of that as we go through. So this is the little cafe area that they have, and then there's an actual restaurant that you'll see later on in the video. So you have to wear a life jacket, and they will ask you to shower, so any lotions, creams, sunblock, whatever you have on your skin can be washed off before you get into the underground water, of course. So we are heading over to the first cenote, and we passed Mayans doing a little demonstration. You can stop and see what they're all about. Feel free to tip them. They did some drumming and some dancing. We moved along. We are headed to the cenote here. So Cenote Suytun specifically, it's kind of famous for the visual. It has a large circular opening with like a stone walkway leading to the center. So of course, everybody loves to go here and take pictures. We got there around 2:30 in the afternoon, so we didn't catch it when it was right above the platform, but it was still some very lovely photos. I will include some shots here. But these steps, listen to me, if you are not in shape, consider the steps because they look easy to go down. It's not easy to come back up. As a young year-old woman coming back up, I was completely out of breath. So if you don't, I don't know if you want to carry your old age people, go to the cenotes to enjoy, because coming back up is going to be a stretch. So the people I'm going in the water gonna swim, watch Munchkin and my friends. There was a little bit too much catfish for me, and of course if you don't have on actual water shoes, they're going to ask you to go barefoot, and I did not want to go barefoot, so I passed on actual swimming. But this is the lunch area, so we're walking over to the restaurant. They have these little rooms as well that you can stay, so if you want to stay overnight and enjoy the grounds, the cenotes, all of that, you will get your picture perfect picture, because you would did it all day to make sure so the light line up, right? Let me include the pictures here first so you can see what I'm talking about when I mean having the light hit at the right time. The pictures are on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me there so that you can see proper pictures with, you know, the proper angles and thing. But yeah, you know what too, I need to upgrade my phone because I was hoping to see the zoom on this much better, like you can barely see me. Anyways, we headed off to lunch where I had the cochinita pibil, Munchkin had quesadillas. The food actually was really good. Like for a tourist attraction, sometimes the food can be bland, I find. I really enjoyed it. Tremi said she really enjoyed her mole as well, her chicken mole. So yeah, after lunch we kind of just hung out in the pool for a bit. I finally got some time to cool down because I did not go into the cenotes, and then we trekked off to go and try and find the second cenote. So again, the steps, the stairs to go down to these cenotes are treacherous. I'm just letting y'all know. Be prepared. Like a lot of the cenotes that I have been to so far, they're inside of caves, so you're going to have like a whole very steep steps going down into them. So just be mindful of that. Make sure if you're going like on a tour, you ask your guide if it has deep, steep stairs to go down into the cenote before you go, if you have like any kind of issues in that regard. So this cenote was also quite beautiful. You can see that it is one of those open air cenotes, but you see all of them catfish looking something here. They were humongous and there were a lot of them. And I've been to cenotes before where the water was just blue and clear and pretty. Like this was just not very enticing to me, so I opted to not get in. But my friends and Munchkin, they went in and they said the water was cold, nice and refreshing on a very hot day. So check them out, come prepared to go in. I didn't have on the right water shoes, so I did not. Anyway, that is a wrap on our journey to Cenote Suytun. It was a beautiful day spent with friends, a nice refreshing day. And the margaritas were on point, child. We are heading straight into the sunset for this 2-hour ride back, but it was very doable. Also note, there are tolls, so if you're going to rent a car, note that you need to have cash to pay the tolls. Actually, I think they take card now, but just be prepared to pay the tolls. They were like about 300 pesos each way. But yeah, love me a cenote day trip. Stay tuned for other summer adventures coming your way from Monique, the traveling Jamaican here in Merida, Mexico.